The psychology of emotional detachment. Some people do not become cold overnight. It happens slowly, quietly, one disappointment at a time. At first, they care deeply, they trust people, show emotions, become attached, but eventually, something changes. Maybe they were betrayed, ignored, abandoned. Maybe they gave too much of themselves to people who never truly cared, and after enough emotional pain, the mind starts protecting itself. That protection is called emotional detachment. A person slowly stops reacting the same way. Things that once hurt deeply barely affect them anymore. Not because they healed, but because they became emotionally tired. That's the dangerous part. Emotional detachment can look like strength from the outside, calm behavior. And no emotional reactions. And no visible pain, but internally, many detached people feel empty because detachment is often a survival mechanism. The brain decides, feeling less is safer. Double quotes. So the person slowly disconnects from emotions to avoid future pain, and over time, they stop opening up completely. Conversations become shallow. Relationships feel distant. Even moments that should feel meaningful start feeling emotionally numb. This is why emotionally detached people often struggle with connection, not because they hate people, but because vulnerability no longer feels safe, trust becomes difficult, attachment becomes uncomfortable, and loneliness slowly becomes familiar. Franz Kafka explored this emotional distance in many of his writings. His characters often felt disconnected from society, family, and even themselves. In the Metamorphosis, Gregor Samsa slowly becomes emotionally isolated from the people around him, and many people today understand that feeling deeply. Modern life constantly exhausts emotions. People hide pain behind jokes, hide loneliness behind social media, hide anxiety behind fake confidence, and after pretending for too long, many people stop knowing what they truly feel anymore. That's emotional detachment, not the absence of emotion, but the fear of feeling too much. But detachment is not permanent. People can reconnect emotionally again through honesty, trust, real human connection, because no matter how detached someone becomes, deep inside, most people still want to feel understood. Maybe that's the tragedy of emotional detachment. People stop expressing emotions, not because they feel nothing, but because they once felt everything too deeply. Subscribe for more videos on psychology, loneliness, existential philosophy, and ideas inspired by Franz Kafka.